My grandmother used to say something strange every Christmas morning. She would stand at the stove, stirring a pot that smelled like cinnamon and cloves, and quietly say, "This is how we remember who we are." Because the recipes our grandparents made were never just food. They were history written in flour and sugar. They carried families through the Great Depression, through wars, through winters so cold that the kitchen was the only warm place in the house. Somewhere along the way, we forgot them. We replaced homemade eggnog with store-bought cartons. We stopped making the dishes that made holidays feel like home. But not today. And by the time we reach the last one, you'll understand exactly what my grandmother meant. 1. Ambrosia salad. They once called it food of the gods. Hand-peeled oranges, sweet coconut flakes, marshmallows that were a luxury, and real whipped cream folded until it looked like clouds. Fresh fruit in winter meant prosperity back then. Served in the best crystal bowl, every bite tasted like hope during hard times. 2. Crown roast of pork. When this hit the table, the room went quiet. Families saved for months to afford it. 3. Tomato aspic. Strange by today's standards, elegant in the 1950s. Tomato juice set in gelatin, unmolded onto lettuce and topped with mayonnaise. It meant you had made it. Down south, Christmas wasn't Christmas without it. Cornbread dressing folded with fresh oysters and their briny liquor. One bite tasted like the coast and childhood. 5. Waldorf salad, crisp apples, celery, walnuts, and homemade mayonnaise. Simple ingredients that once meant sophistication. Doctors even called it a scientific salad. 6. Divinity candy made only on dry winter days. Sugar boiled to perfection, whipped with egg whites into snowy clouds. Dangerous to make. 7. Fruitcake, not the joke it became later. Dark, rich, soaked in brandy for weeks. A cake built to last like the people who made it. 8. Eggnog from scratch, raw eggs, heavy cream, sugar, nutmeg, and plenty of bourbon, whipped by hand and served in cut crystal bowls. 9. Cranberry orange relish. Fresh cranberries and oranges ground by hand. It cut through heavy meals and woke up the table. Nothing can ever compared. 10. Parker House rolls, golden, buttery pillows of bread folded by hand. Proof that even when money was tight, abundance could still exist. 11. Green bean casserole, invented in 1955. Not fancy, dependable. 12. Sweet potato casserole, mashed sweet potatoes topped with toasted marshmallows. Side dish or dessert, it didn't matter, it belonged. 13. Mincemeat pie, a medieval recipe that survived centuries. Sweet, savory, mysterious. 14. Plum pudding steamed for hours. Lit on fire at the table. 15. Ribbon gelatin salad, layer upon layer of color and patience. Architecture made of jello. 16. Creamed onions, loved or hated. 17. Boiled custard, smooth, vanilla rich, ice cold. 18. Peppermint bark. Chocolate. Candy canes. Generosity broken into pieces. 19. Wassail hot spice cider, simmered for hours. A drink that warmed hands, homes, and hearts. 20. Persimmon pudding made from wild fruit after the first frost. Earthy, sweet, and born from using what the land gave. 21. Chess pie eggs. Sugar, butter, faith. A miracle made from almost nothing. 22. Tom and Jerry cocktail. Guarded recipes and special bowls. Winter tradition with bite. 23. Pfeffernuss cookies, German spice cookies aged to perfection. Small, powerful, unforgettable. 24. Salt rising bread, no yeast, no shortcuts. Bread that tasted like resilience. 25. Candied grapefruit peel, nothing wasted. Creativity born from necessity. 25. Recipes. Food wasn't just nourishment. It was love when words failed. And my grandmother was right. This is how we remember who we are.